Welcome to Simulator Sundays. Get that switched over here. Got a Ferromex car right here. I was looking at the graffiti on it. Pretty cool. I mean, the model's one of the newer cars too, so the model makes, you know, makes it look a lot nicer. You can actually read all the text on there instead of some of the older models, like from version 1, where it's all like blurry and everything. So we're in Malabar today. Got to be one of my favorite places to work. I'm on the... So Malabar has two locals. The Y-LAC0112, which is back towards the yard and everything around the yard. And then the 122, which are kind of, you know, some of the stuff out here. The stuff out here. What did I say? YVR and is Y-LAC? I don't remember what I said. So we're going to come back here. We got some cars over here to pick up. That's for San Diego anyways, but we'll still have to get it. STO. Taking a look here and see there's some cars here that we'll have to pick up. Come around the corner back towards the yard. And then that's where the 0122 starts, is right back there. And of course, you could always go to the depotserver.com and pull up the reference charts for the different locals. I sort it by locals usually, so we're gonna grab this guy up here that we were at, and start the Dutch drop. If you remember last week when I showed you at LAC what that was. I'm gonna do it right now. Let me make sure everything's lined up here. We had left handbrakes on. Locomotive. We turned everything else off. We also, and now we have the air brake cheat set to only do the airlines, not the other things. Turn off my, well, I'll probably need those on too, but we'll turn them both on. Single locomotive right now. Pretty, see what we got here. That's ST40 TAC 2. Oh, I don't. Trying to get this. Yeah, I'm trying to get where I could change the whistle. There we go. It's F3. I was hitting F6. So right here we got the Leslie. Do we have any other ones on here that are Leslie? It's the this says it's a R5. These should just be the, I don't know if it's these or not. That should work for me. Put a mechanical bell. EMD. Make sure this is an SD. Yeah, SD40. All right, we're ready to go. So again, we're going to do a Dutch drop, which means we're going to, well, you'll see. If you weren't here last week, you may not know what that looks like. So September 14th, currently 94 degrees here in SoCal. Probably like 74 here in Malabar. ATSF Malabar. Like up by closer to Long Beach. I know exactly where it's at. What the area is, close to downtown, but not that close. Closer, you know, to the ocean. So like LAX would be flying, planes would be flying right over here somewhere. Try not to go to LA very much. so to prepare, I'm going to select the angle cock here. All these are bled. I've already checked. So once I get going, I'm going to want to open that coupler right there. You see right now it's yellow. I won't be able to do that because it's so I just basically need to get these on the other side of the locomotive. But the yellow means that it is pressure on there. So I want to get this over here first, get closer, and I'm going to do a run up, slam on the brakes basically to take the pressure off, and then let the cars go across the way. This would be a two-man job, but I don't have two-man here, so. But I need to outrun those because I need those to go down the switch here. So I'm going to get up a little bit faster here without going too fast. If I go too fast, once they go across, they're going to slam into the cars there. And I only need to go fast enough so that they can get past me here on the switch. I need to outrun them. So here go brakes. Open, go. So they're about 10 miles an hour. As soon as I pass it, I'm going to throw this. And they're going to roll right across, and then I'll come back around after they clear. We have 3 of these, so you have to make sure you have enough speed and that you have enough, enough force, no handbrakes for them to get across. There's no signals here so that the traffic wouldn't stop. See, we got past, so that's good there. We can pull now forward past this. We'll be able to go back and get all the loads back there. That's called a Dutch drop. If you're ever doing them on the server, make sure that you practice on single player a lot first, because if they're going too fast and you slam them, then it can cause things to disappear, so you got to be careful. I'm going to pull the San Diego one off. Handbrake knocked down, and let's pull it across the scrap car here. See, this is an older model because how clear the decal is not. Okay, so then we have all the outbounds here. Remember, we got to keep the San Diego cars separated from the rest on the server here, so. We'll do that next. So that's a San Diego car. I don't want to mix up with the other ones, so we'll kick that off first. Get it past this switch, and we'll get the other ones that are over there. Then once we get past this, handbrake on to stop it and hold it still. And the traffic doesn't see this as a crossing, so they don't see the train, so the AI will just drive right through them. We'll still do what we got to do. Kind of on the wrong side here too. I thought F11 moved me on the back car. Wanted to be on this side. I don't remember what key it is that moved me back around on the different. It's okay. I don't even know. So then we got a reefer up here. Like just one. Lock down the handbrake. Now back to the main, or back to the lead that we're going to take out. We have like a conductor stand out there with flags. Two guys out there, probably a brakeman. So we got 2 more cars to pick up. Well, no, we got more than that. A couple more to pick up over here. This San Diego one and a few other ones on our way back to the yard. This is one reason I like this this Malabar local so much. It's you pretty much do it. Depends on how busy everything is, how full everything is, but you can do most of this within 2 hours. Walk back here to the salvage car. Handbrake off. I think I put the airline on. I did. So now we have a couple more cars up here to the left as we're looking, but it'll be on the opposite side of the engine. I think that this little switch here, there's not enough to hold all of our cars. Here's somebody else working over here. Or is that us? Oh, here in the this is the corridor here. So I guess it is long enough to hold all these cars. That many. But we'd still have to get on the other side of them in order to do anything anyways. So it doesn't really change much. We could do like we could do a run and go up here, make the cars go back and then throw the switch. Oh no, it doesn't change anything. Doesn't even change anything, so we're not gonna do it. Could do another one here though. Like a double Dutch drop. Let's see how we get away with that. Could have done it over here too, pull forward and then pull the engines into that as the other cars go by. We'll just do it right here. Flat land right now. Didn't work. Yeah, it did. Barely. I may have thrown that switch a little too late, but they're going to be the long hood forward. And then since the San Diego car is up against the power now, all those were not, I didn't remember any of these being San Diego. Let's see. Got 2 reefers. Either one of them are San Diego. Take the handbrakes off. We have these 2, and then on the way back we got 2 more that, or 1 more that we can get from this direction. 1 more industry we can get from this industry on the way back. So now I'm backwards. So now I'm going forward. We'll buck up the air here. Server's been rebooted, so as we put these in here, the airlines get disconnected. Yeah, if you are interested in doing the San Bernardino sub, which is the Los Angeles area, and this local, this Malabar one is probably the easiest to learn around because everything was within kind of the tracks here off the main line. There's no, you don't have to like learn directions too much, not like La Mirada or something like that, or Port Free. Say either La Mirada or Port Free are probably the most difficult. That makes you go out in the main line, and there are things that are facing different directions. I've done videos before to help you get through that. And then like the LACs, or correction, the LAJs are pretty easy as well, as far as not having to go back out to the main. Get back in the cab, and now we're going to be going backwards. So already got my brights on. There's a local that's just up here around the corner to our right as we're looking now. Oh, there's no ditch lights on this thing in the back. But there was. There is crossing gates here, so not just lights. I thought they were just lights. I get a better view there. And then we'll come up here. Clear switch, get this, and then get back to Malabar. Nice and smooth. All right, connect this, take the handbrake off. And as the screen passes the switch, we'll turn it back to, it's not mainline, but still. That's 0122 is complete. Yeah, I don't know where. Look and see, because I don't know where the switches are lined up. Up here. Right now they have me you want to go into the yard. Can't go on that one. We can go on this one though. Yeah, we'll go on this. There's some tankers down here. So you see tankers over here and tankers over here. We'll have to go get more, but and then this San Diego car here, we might move things over. don't have a chance. I didn't want to put it by reefers. Actually, there's a reefer there. Suppose I can just move these over. Let's get lined up for this. So that'll put us all the way back down through there. There's a rip one that probably could like go over the rip yard. Like when we go to LA to grab the outbounds there, that one could get dropped off because the rip yard's there, or it could go all the way to Barstow. But if it's rip, it probably shouldn't go very far. Call mobile mechanic too. All the mobile people out, like, hey, come fix this. Like we did right now. I'll put the tankers by themselves here. I'm expecting some full cars too on this outbound. I'm gonna grab these guys and move them over here with these tankers. And then I have full tankers as well, just down the way a little bit. So we're up here to one more switch. Collect those tankers and move them over. Cha! These guys. I walk when you can ride. So we'll put these 3 tankers back with those other ones, and then we'll put San Diego on its own track. And then store the power. Switch to the doubles because we're going to be getting full cars. And there may not be enough juice in these guys, in this one, to do it. to do what we need to do. We don't need to go too fast. We just need to go, you know, fast enough. We are going downhill too. Might be too fast. Might have to put some handbrakes on. Three, two, one, now. I could take them back off now that I've slowed it down, but it seems like not fast enough. So I still applied a lot of handbrake there. I'm still not quite connected, so we'll just put a handbrake on here for now. They'll be connected when it's time to put them together. Dump this San Diego guy off. Oops, that's the wrong way. So any other San Diego cars, we'll let that go down a little bit before I hit the brakes on it. We're gonna park this and grab the other set. Because this is going downhill, it's gonna take off on us. Can't start these because I own the other ones. So the power that we have now, we're gonna bring it down here. And I am going downhill. It's more than 0.5%. So it's starting to pick up speed, but it's just the one single locomotive. We can bring this to a stop quick if we need to. We're not speeding, we're still under 15. And these are empty industries, so we'll use them as parking spots. Shut down the power, and then let's grab these guys here. I think we're going to want, we'll start off with this one. General Electrics now. All right, let's go ahead and pull forward. And brakes off. Set our switches. Did I ever throw this switch back? Yes. So we do got, there's a bunch of Earl bunch of oil that way. But we're going to go back and get the stuff around the corner here first, which you've seen me do, you know, a lot of times. And we are going to prepare us to drop them off here. We'll set all our switches except for this guy here in front of me. Go get a bunch of scrap metal gondolas. Back here around the corner. Yeah, if you ever want to just you know, come and do an hour or so of just switching, you know. This local is that one. Nice and relaxing. There isn't too much craziness going on. Yes, there are a few puzzle pieces that you have to put together as far as which way do I pull these. Like you see where I did the Dutch drop. I did the double Dutch drop because I got those, but then I wanted to go back and be on the right side coming back into the yard. Well, at least for what I planned for. You can do it either way. I could have had cars on both ends of the power as well. Then I would have, you know, maybe more moves when I came back in the yard. So I do it different all the time. I've done it where I've had cars on both ends. Time it just seemed more fun to do the drop. All right. I swear we put these back here a while ago. Well, San Diego's in the back, so that's good because then when we drop it off, be able to get it off the very back pretty easily. F7, make sure that's closed. It is. Handbrake's coming off. Let's go back. Norfolk Southern scrap car. Scrap gondola. I don't know if you can see the physics of this, but you can see this kind of bouncing around on the tracks, rocking back and forth compared to what is happening here on the one I'm riding. It is also moving, but because we're moving one direction, you kind of see these moving a little bit more. I don't remember Train Sim World having that level of detail. I have a problem here with dragging equipment. And this, why can't I select the car? So we'll come to a stop and we'll fix that. It's purple, so either the brake's on, you see the handbrake isn't, or it's dragging equipment. Whatever it's, can't see what's dragging. It's probably like strapping. You know, the metal strap that they put on pallets. Yeah, that. That stuff can get wrapped up in the rails or the ties, and rip it up or derail us. I don't know if that action is in the game. If the dragging equipment is shown and you keep going, if it will derail that car because of the dragging equipment. I have no idea. It'd be pretty neat. I think I have my problems turned down all the way. There's string line derailments off, but I have switch and tip over on. Oh, I have my menu. I wonder why I wasn't slowing down. Because I had the menu open, you can't make changes to your train controls. The menu's open. All right, so we want to continue going forward. That's this switch here. Throw that back up. Just doing a little yard sorting here. Speed limit, reasonable. Here we go. We're below 5. Or at 5. We're an hour below 5. All right, so we're done here. Now we got to go get all the Earl. So there is, you can run over here and grab these first. So the first one's San Diego, of course it is, which is fine. That'll allow us to keep it on against the. When I come back, I want to put all suppose the loadeds here. Let's see, here's another rip one. Call a mobile mechanic over here to fix that. Or we could just take it over to the rip yard. That's fine too. Not a lot of people have been working this. Coming all the way over here. And there is one that's part of this local. So we see this here. And if you go down here, you got to cross over and then come back. Go up the bridge a little bit, hit that switch, and come back here to get these, which is those white tankers. That's where they came from. I'd already done that. Well, it's been a few weeks. That's the crossing is right here. Crossing up here, so you have the conductor up on the bow there, the brow. Tells we can see to the right here, but we can't see to the left. I was watching it back here. I mean, it's a little laggy too because it's Sunday, but I was like, oh, you can make like, oh, the stream paused because he's stopping the locomotive. No, I didn't pause it. I literally stopped at that level crossing. All right, now I want to flip the orientation around. Leave these guys out. Intermodal Looks like it's probably headed to the port. LAX. I think these are grain. I don't know what would be in them. EDC, something. It's some sort of chemical. I don't know if they're hazardous or not. Well, that's where we'd have actually probably a conductor on the nose, but we had somebody here waving him through. Like, everything's cool. A little too fast, beer. He's waiting for me. Now we need to get in that little creek over there on the industry lead. And the engineer would see that switch, so I'd be like, yep, got the half to go. jump off the back. For some reason I went up there. All right, so we're going to curve around and we're going to make our way to the Earl tankers. Putting chemicals and petroleum together should be no big deal. They're going to be loaded too, by the way, so I want the loads to be on this side here where I'm at. These are empties. Yep, so these are all loaded cars. These are going San Bernardino. That's a local there, YSBD. 3021 ADM is the industry. So they're headed to San Bernardino. Means they can get dropped off on the way. So they can go from here. And then where the San Diego cars get dropped off, maybe take them from there or take them all the way to Porphyry. Porphyry can drop them off the rest of the way when they do their local. There's no reason for them to go all the way up to Barstow if they're just going to come back down the hill. That's an hour, an hour away. Hour of extra fuel being burned. Gotta get back here to get this last one here. So then we'll just need sort of a buffer or two cars that are loads that would go on this end before you hook up the road power to it. All the handbrakes are off. So I've got a couple mixes of cars here that I'll need to take care of. Got the loads on the very back right now, which is fine because I want them facing towards the main. I've got a San Diego car in between that and an empty that's going somewhere else. I'm going to go pick up empties that are going somewhere else. So we're going to get creative here. Yeah, all these, none of these are going, they're all going off map, not San Diego. First set. Heavier than I thought they were. They didn't stop when I wanted them to, so I went a little past what I should. So we'll just bring them back a little bit. Some handbrakes on right here. This way we're still holding on to the San Diego one. A little bit of a lag there. And then I'm just going to position myself right here at the switch. After we get these back to the yard, we only have 3 other industries, I believe, remaining, because there's a couple that are right off the yard, but within the yard area, but they were empty. So we have one that's kind of at the crossing, and then yeah, we're almost done. It's still another 45 minutes or so. Almost done is kind of a relative term when you're playing something like Run 8. It's still going to take us 10 minutes to get these cars where they need to go that we have now. Here we're on there. Nope. Now we are. All right. So now I'm gonna have to. Now I have to go over here. Whoops. Got to go over here. Go back and throw the switch after the Okay, now we're lined back up. Now once we have all these, basically those locomotives back there, I'll show you in a second, these transfer all the cars. San Diego, they keep San Diego separate, but you take them all over to the LAJC yard. And then grab, the cars that are there for here and bring them back. I don't believe there are any there. I believe only outbounds are there. So then you would need to pull those into LHA itself, A and B, and assemble an outbound from all the cars that are there. All right, so this switch is set now. We can just set this, set these switches back. That one's okay because we're going to be doing work in the yard. This one we'd want to go straight. We don't have to do any of this, but I like to. To this side of the locomotive. We're going to disconnect, open. We can put a handbrake on. Pull handbrakes on. They're going to end up doing their own thing anyways. We have to get the San Diego one off. You'll see there's one industry here. And then there's two around the corner. And that would mark this job complete. But again, we still got some time to do that before call anything done. That's San Diego car there. But the coupler, it went to loosen and it didn't. Now it did. It's going uphill. We'll just keep an eye on it, but it'll be fine speed-wise. Gotta go pick up these two next. Get past the switch over there and we'll have the power wait for us as we watch this guy. Yeah, it's coming in pretty slow here. I have to make sure it doesn't roll the other way. So this grain car is going to San Diego. The other one is loaded. So we are process the San Diego one first. Yeah, see, so weird when it does that. It does like a network hiccup so that it doesn't kick off like it's supposed to. Second time it does, but now we have a loaded cart. And we need to get it down there. Isn't that big of a deal. Going uphill. So we need to attach it on the other side of this. And it did it again. It's like does it every time on the first try. First attempt to kick. The second time is successful, so I don't know what's going on. Just a little, like I said, it's a little network kind of thing. All right, set our switch here. That one's good. Those are locomotives to do the transfer. Keep an eye on this guy. Those two are together. That one should be coming up almost done. Or done almost. A minute or two. We only have a couple cars here. Which is good. And two here, both. One for San Diego. All right, that one's done moving, so that switch is good. Prepare ourselves to come get these two first. Wind. Straight through here. The switch you're going to want to throw. Like it. Pretty easy here, this part again. These are the last two industries to collect to complete the pickups of this job. We have no cars here. I'll have to let Barstow know. Please send some in when you get a chance. I missed that switch right there. I'm on top of right now. Oh no, I didn't. Where did I hit it? Interesting. All right, so I got to redo the reset. ECS open, I can't, the controls won't respond. So I'm in neutral. I'm in no power and emergency supplied for 60 seconds. So PCS starts flashing. Or you hit F7 too, you know, if you have the full air brake cheat on. I only have the air in right now. Both angle cocks are closed, so I should be flashing any second here. There it goes. Now, that's why. It's like the air's on. Something wasn't set right. I had the angle cocks and everything set. Just blame the switch. Yeah, is a 20. So the 2042, as I collect these, will be ready to run over to C yard. There's a whole bunch at C yard, both for C and ones that need to go back to the A yard, B yard, outbound to go out. But there's no new supply cars in LAJ right now. Chris has been on vacation, so we don't have any supply trains ready to go yet, which is fine. Been a little slow. We're going to park these right here. Gotta get up here to this bar. Yeah, right. Been slacking. So I'm gonna pick these up and then back these in to get these. And the reason being is that I have San Diego here. And if I were to just pull these out now, I'd have to do something with San Diego. I'd have to do too many moves. That just one move to get them and then out, and then I can get this off back in the yard. So that's why. That's my line of thought this time. And I do it so differently all the time. I missed that switch. I was talking. This is so crazy that things are lagging at the degree that they are. Has everything to do with Sundays here. I mean, the download speeds are great. I don't know why the upload speeds are so horrible. Nobody's uploading anything except me. Even when I look at the speeds that I'm uploading, it's fine. I apologize for the nothing I can do about it, but apologize still. The not so smooth streams on Sundays. I have a media server that I turn off so I can do these. So we have one San Diego car. No, there are no other loads that we have with us. We did kick that one load out, and these are going to go on the back. The other empties. That's Malabar. I mean, right there ahead of us, in back over there, there's some cars that show up there. They're being processed. There wasn't any today, but that's it. I went and got those propane cars that I showed you over by the bridge, and that's the only other place where cars are for the Malabar. So again, it's really easy local to achieve. If you're nervous about going from road trains to locals, just nice and relaxing and fun. For local, you can go back and forth and get the cars that are in different, like where you have to change the orientation. You don't want to don't want to learn how to do a Dutch drop on your own first. I do want to set this switch so when a supply train comes in, it's not in the way. I want to make sure these are opened up, get rid of that San Diego car in the back. So select the coupler that's on the actual car this time. That time it dumped off there. We got a little bit of time, so we'll put these guys together. Go down here this side of the yard and kind of get things ready to go. And there's 2042. Probably just grab those and take them over to the LHAC yard. Got this switch. But I was standing. Oh. Well, that's weird. I was standing. Now we're just gonna park these guys and switch over to the other ones. That's 0112 and 0122. See. To come up here first. They come back here and get this guy. And work all the other ones. I'm looking at it backwards, though. All right. Let's get these guys fired up. So this is the 2042 job. That is to take cars over to the LAC. I don't know if we're actually going to get to do that, but we're going to get them ready. It'll take more than 20 minutes to get over there, probably closer to about 20 minutes, 25 minutes by the time we get everything aired up and everything. Get Otto to play with us and then pull him into the yard, so be 35, 45 minutes. So we'll get them ready and then we'll hand it off to somebody else who's ready to take them, like Michael. It's going to take me 5-10 more minutes just to get them ready, though. So everything takes forever. I see. Are these 40s or 45s? Like they're 40s. So I'm going to grab the San Diego cars first because they're definitely going over to the B yard, but there's a whole like cut of them. So everything else we can put together except for San Diego. And if I have them on the power, even though they're empties, we're not going up any major hills or anything, so there's no reason that we can't have them here. We're climbing hills on a larger train than it would be. Now we got to get that other load over there, that box car. Gotta go over a couple tracks here. And we gotta go to this one right there where the salvage car is. Lower down here a bit, a lot. I realize it's 17. We'll close this side. If I connected, I did not yet. All right, we'll connect all the airlines and then back up here. We are going to partially open that. The FM's coming up. We'll start pulling them forward here. Drag the brakes a little bit because we got a little ways to go here to get these hooked up to these loaded cars. The FM's already low, all the way low. I think that's for this one. It shouldn't take that long to pump them up. FM is 31. I'm going to open all the way. Airflow, by the way. Oh wow, everybody's in here. I'm in Malabar today. Last week I worked over La Mirada, actually. I did La Mirada 61, I believe. 0061. I hadn't done that one in a while. My stream is glitching a little bit. It's not glitching, it's because Spectrum doesn't want to give us really good internet anywhere, so Everything's fine until Sundays when everybody's at home watching Netflix. And then the download speeds are fine, but the upload speeds are terrible. And that's what I have to do in order to stream. So I am aware. Michael's over there watching. He's foaming over there. He was over there. He's going to take this over in a minute. I'll put it together for him, and maybe we'll get a chance to watch him drive it out or go somewhere else. Really won't go by that fast. Just lower down here a little bit. Do the all these should actually be connect the airlines here to the very back of this guy. Gonna close that one. Go back up here to the front where we connected. That one should be closed. That one's open, so we'll go to the closed one and go partial. Pump it up a little bit. We're almost done. Close that one. Close that one. And that one will have a... Actually, that one can stay open because that'll be the very last one. FM 65, so that means we're good to go. Go ahead and we're below BFM below 80. We'll pop that open. Take off the handbrakes and let's pull her all forward. I am pulling against brakes right now, so right now it's 1,200 feet. So Mike, I'll get this assembled and let you drive it out of here. We'll go watch you from the main. Fix this switch right here in order to get that cut. Turn on the air and the angle cocks thing. We'll ride this back to this cut back here. So right now we're at 1,261 feet, 4.2, 10 loads, 10 empty, so we're 20 cars. We connect to these, we'll see but we are. Trying to get her slowed down here. 4.0. Now we added 7 more. $1,700 feet. One of the cars we started with right there. You gotta be careful about putting reefers next to hazmat cars too. Get separate. We'll have this. Some of these cars before you have those chemicals. Probably go in our cereal anyways. All right. Come on back. You do that on your game simulator. Miles an hour right now. We can switch over to this one. We'll look at the brakes when we're all done here. 5 is what 4 is 5.5 is what I got it at. Brakes look good. I have the get off the train here. Okay. So, like everything is aired up and ready to go. I can hear the EOTD fired up in the back. I've got the bright set to, or the light set to min. And I hand this off. Everything's ready to go. Put it in the hands of Michael. We'll see how fast he can get it past us. It's all his now. See, whenever he wants to grab it, there's going to be a delay in the stream, so get in there when he gets in there and takes off with it. Everything should be lined up on the way out. He's going to have auto to deal with once he gets out of the actual yard, back onto the main, headed over to the back end of, over by the commerce area. There's a switch that routes him back into LAJC yard. But there he is right there. We'll give him a wave and let him on his way, and that'll be it for me. We'll watch him drive out of here. We'll do this one. He's gonna take off and watch the train leave from right here. So let's see. Let's get a song that makes sense. And thanks for watching, everybody. After he leaves there, we'll stop the stream. Now I'm done talking. I'll be back on Wednesday night. Twitch, 5 p.m. on the Pacific Coast. Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I'll be right back here. It'll be a half an hour later next Sunday since the Cowboys are playing 125. So 3:30 next week is what I plan on doing. They're playing the Bears. So I'll see you then. Thanks everybody for showing up, and I'll see you next Sunday or come by on Wednesday.